A 2013 study described flax seeds as a miraculous defense against some critical maladies. In this video, I describe 3 health benefits you'll get from taking ground flax seeds daily and how easy it is to eat them every day. First, let's talk about what flax seeds are. Flax seeds come from seeds of a flowering plant called flax or common flax. It's also known as linseed, and there's 2 types of flax seeds. There's brown or yellow. They're famous for being a plant source of essential omega-3 fatty acids. And ground flax seeds, which is what you'd normally take to add to your foods, is basically flax seeds that have been grounded up, say using a coffee grinder or high-speed blender. The first reason why you should eat ground flax seeds daily is to reduce your risk of breast cancer. Breast cancer is the most common type of cancer among American women after skin cancer. Around 230,000 American women every year get diagnosed with breast cancer. It's been shown that making grounded flax seeds as part of a daily diet is associated with reduced breast cancer risk among women. The reason for this is that flax seeds have what's called a high lignin content. Flax seeds have about 100 times more lignins in them than other foods. Lignins are basically phytoestrogens and they're found in plants. And it's been shown that high lignin intake reduces the risk of getting breast cancer because of its estrogen dampening characteristics. For example, a 2010 study by the National Cancer Institute that was done over the course of a year gave its subjects 2 teaspoons daily of grounded flaxseed, and it showed that it reduced the risk of getting breast cancer among the participants of the study. There are other evidence that survivors with breast cancer live longer if they take flax seeds as part of their diet. Another study, which was randomized, double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial, showed that when you compared flax seeds against a placebo, the cancer became less aggressive, and the conclusion was that a dietary flax seed has potential to reduce tumor growth in patients with breast cancer. Flax seeds, which is inexpensive and readily available, may be a potential dietary alternative or adjunct to currently used breast cancer drugs. So if you're worried about getting breast cancer, I would seriously look into introducing flax seeds, especially grounded flax seeds, into your diet. The second reason why you should be taking flaxseed is because it reduces your risk of getting prostate cancer. 12.5% of men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer during their lifetime. Prostate cancer is the cancer of the prostate gland, which is part of the male reproductive system. Again, it's the lignin content in flax seeds that are responsible for the reduction in the risk of prostate cancer. It's been shown that men with high levels of lignins in them have lower rates of prostate cancer because it tends to slow the growth of prostate cancer cells. And the lignins may also be responsible for preventing prostate cancer. For example, a study that gave men 3 tablespoons of grounded flax seeds daily for 6 months showed that progression of prostate cancer slowed down. All the studies I referenced in this video is in the description below. So to summarize, if you want to reduce your risk of getting prostate cancer, consider adding flaxseed, grounded flaxseed, to your daily diet. If you think this video has been educational so far or enjoyable, please give it a like so it can spread to more people. The third and final reason for taking grounded flax seeds daily is to reduce your chances of getting high blood pressure. Did you know that high blood pressure doesn't just happen to older adults? Nearly 1 in 4 adults aged 20 to 44 have high blood pressure. High blood pressure or hypertension is abnormally high pressure in your arteries. The negative consequences of high blood pressure is you increase your risk of getting heart attack and strokes. In one study, it was found that ground flax seeds alone induced one of the most potent blood pressure lowering effects achieved by a dietary intervention. The blood pressure lowering effect of grounded flax seeds was found to be so potent that it was equivalent to 2 to 3 times that of adopting an aerobic exercise program. Another study found that in a double-blinded, placebo-controlled randomized trial that ground flax seeds resulted in a 15-point systolic drop in blood pressure and a 7-point drop diastolic drop in blood pressure. In contrast, the leading blood pressure medication at the time only resulted in an 8-point drop in systolic blood pressure readings and a 3-point drop in diastolic blood pressure readings. What a 15-point drop in systolic and a 7-point drop in diastolic blood pressure readings would result in 46% fewer strokes and 29% less heart disease. In short, if you're suffering or someone you know is suffering from hypertension or high blood pressure, please consider introducing grounded flax seeds into your daily diet. So how do you begin introducing grounded flax seeds to your daily habits? So where can you buy grounded flax seeds? I personally buy them from Bulk Barn. They're really inexpensive, and about 2 pounds of flax seeds last me a long time. It would probably last me a few months at least. And when you add flax seeds to your foods, you have to grind them up first. That's because all the nutrients and beneficial components of a flax seeds are trapped inside a hard hull, and if you try to eat flax seeds by itself without grinding them up first, you won't be absorbing the nutrients. They'll simply pass through your body undigested. So the quickest way to grind up flax seeds is to simply use a coffee grinder. Grind them up for about 5 seconds and then store them in a Tupperware and place it somewhere convenient. You don't really have to refrigerate them. They last a long time at room temperature. They'll last at least 4 months. And the reason they last a long time in room temperature is because of the high antioxidant content that's in flax seeds. And every day you just add a tablespoon to, say, your breakfast, to your oatmeal, and to any of your rice dishes. According to Dr. Greger from his How Not to Die book, about a tablespoon a day is enough for you to reap the benefits of flax seeds. And they're pretty much easy to add to anything. They don't taste that strong and you'll barely notice them if you add it to your oatmeal, any rice dish, a salad for example, or a smoothie. In a smoothie, it tends to thicken the smoothies and make it taste a lot better. You can also add it to your soups. So you can basically add it to anything you want. And it's really easy to add it to basically any dish and make it part of your daily diet. If you'd like some help on adopting a whole food, plant-based diet, feel free to email me and let's start a conversation. It's in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, be sure to subscribe and share, and I'll see you next time.